So hopefully everyone will join me here soon. Tonight we're going to be doing project number 2 in our Sweet Strawberry class. And this class is still going strong. You can earn the kit with a $40 retail purchase using my current host code, and you can always find my current host code on my website, www.carolbcrafts.com. And this is the stamp set, and this is the punch. So this is going to be easier than usual because I have cut everything for you. I've even scored your card stock here. Let me get some sticky on my hands. Hi Gwen, I see you. Okay, hope everyone's doing great tonight. I'm just gonna dig right in. Get your kit. Like I said, everything is scored and cut and easy peasy for you tonight, I hope. So let's get started with our card base, 8.5 by 5.5 by 8.5. I guess it doesn't matter how I say it, but it's the same measurements. But we're going to fold it at the crease, and we're going to crease that fold like this. I'm going to try to go a little bit slower in case you're trying to follow along. Now we do have some stamping tonight. What do we have here? You have 2 pieces of basic white, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We're going to be stamping our strawberries, 3 on each one. And then you have a piece of basic white to go on the inside, 3 3/4 by 5, so that's the smaller one that we'll be stamping on. And I'm going to put my card base over there. We have some DSP. Well, let's see, we have Granny Apple Green. It's 4 by 5 1/4. That's for the inside here. You can see how pretty that's going to be. 4 by 5 1/4, Granny Apple Green. You'll see some DSP. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and what I did is I had a 4 by 6 piece. I cut a sheet of paper, a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, into 6 pieces, 4 by 6, and then I cut it 4 by 5 1/4, and then that left me with 4 by 3 3/4. Wait, I'm giving you the wrong, am I? Oh yeah. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4, and then 3 3/4 by 3/4. Is that, hold on. Yeah. Oh, that's because this is for the inside. 3 3/4 by 3/4. So I did have to take a little bit off of there, as you can see when I cut it. Okay, it's 3 3/4, 4 by 5 3/4. Then this DSP is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4. Now I'm only telling you this so if you want to make more, or if you're watching and you don't have the kit and you want to make one. And then this, we're going to be stamping our little tops to our strawberries. It is Garden Green, 1 inch by 5 1/2. 2 pieces of the Bumblebee Gingham ribbon, 5 inch and 7 inch. Sorry, when you do a live, you can't cut that out. You have to cough on the camera. Sorry. All right, so let's get our inks. We'll be using Memento, Tuxedo Black, and Garden Green. So let's get our Stamparatus out. And I only like to use the Stamparatus because it lets me stamp more than once. If I need to stamp a couple times, and I know my black ink is a little low, so I definitely want to stamp a couple of times. Okay, now the strawberries, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So let's find our strawberry. It's going to be, oh gee, how are we going to do this? How do I, oh, I remember how we did this. I wonder, should we use our template that we made? Let's do that. Let's do that. I think that's the easiest way to do it. And we do need Poppy Parade too for the strawberries. So let me grab my template. Remember our template that we made? I hope you kept it. All we did is take a piece of basic white and stamp it, take the punch and punch it, and then we wrote template on the top, but we punched it this way. So we punched and wrote template. See, like just like that, and then wrote template. So we'll start. I think I'll need a clean sheet of paper since we're going to be stamping. Well, I might be able to find a place that I can use. All right, so let's get our stamps. Let's get the outline stamp first, and we'll stamp our strawberry. Let's punch out 6 strawberries. And I'm trying to figure out, this isn't really the way I did it when I did the card, but I'm changing my mind. So you go ahead and punch out 6 strawberries. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm going 1, 2, then I'm going to flip, and I'm going to do 3, like that. So I'm going to do that again. 1 over here. And you can use these other things for later too that you're punching. 2, and then 3 right there. So 1, 2, and then 3. So find your strawberries. You should have 6 of them. Everything else is for later. You can just put it away, save it for later. Okay, so do I have 6? Yes, I do. So I'm going to get my template, put my magnets up here. I'm missing a magnet. What did I do with that? I just want to make sure that I have room to put my template in place. And I hope that's not confusing since I already have stamped on this once. What did I do with my other magnet? Oh, here it is, over here. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up. Now I put my template down, and I put my strawberry so that I can fit my template there. I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black to do the strawberry. All right, that's going to show me where it's going to stamp. I'm going to get my template, and I'm going to line it up with even spacing around. And then I'm going to get a strawberry and set it in there. Now these strawberries aren't completely symmetric. So be sure that you get it in there. So if it fits in there real well, and there we go. I should have put a little bit of, luckily I don't have to stamp it again, but I'm going to put a little bit of snail in here, or seal, Stampin' seal, just a little, to hold that in place so that it doesn't come up the next time. And it looks like this is the way to go, right here. So I hope everyone is doing well tonight. I might stamp that one again since I can. All right, twist it off. Next, so we're going to do this 6 times. And then we got to do it with the strawberry with the red. I'm going to back out and back in again because sometimes I don't see comments. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not missing any comments. And I was planning on going live tomorrow on Wednesday for What's Up Wednesday, but I'm gonna babysit my grandsons, so I might go live, but I won't be doing a What's Up Wednesday. Probably gonna have to change my schedule again because school started here in Texas. Well, school for teachers. My daughter is she works for the school system. She's an assistant teacher, and she's back at work. So, but her kids aren't in school, so that means Grammy is babysitting. So I might have to go back to having my lives later in the day. I'm going to be watching them for the next 3 days. Okay, so we got our 6 strawberries. Now let's stamp the inside of our strawberry. Let me clean off that. And you could do more if you wanted to do more than one card. This is a good way to do multiple images at one time. What do we need now? We need the inside of the strawberry, which is pink because I've been using it. Photopolymer. It'll get pink, but it'll still be good. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And that's going to tell me where that's going to stamp. Let me put this in the corner. That's very important to keep that in the corner. Now I'm going to switch to Poppy Parade. I believe that's what I used. Yep, Poppy Parade. And I bought an ink refill for this, but I don't think I haven't filled it up yet, so this might be interesting. It looks pretty pale, doesn't it? And this wants to move, so I gotta put my things better. Okay, you know what? I'm going to grab that ink. So, it's dry. I don't want to overdo it, but I do want to have some ink on that pad. I meant to do this ahead of time. I'm just going to do the center, and I don't want to do a lot because I don't want it to be like oozing. Now I'm going to let that soak in a little bit, and I have this Here, you can tell. I'm just going to move that ink in there a little bit because I don't want to be here all night trying to do this. And then I'll just wipe this off with a cloth. I don't know what happened to the one I was using. There we go. Now hopefully that's going to help some. If not, I may add more ink. Well, it helps some. Okay. So I'm going to put my template down, and that paper wants to just move. Even spacing all around. This time it'll be easy to tell which side I need to put my strawberry on. Whoops. Definitely going to need some more ink, snail, or make sure that's not too sticky. I think it came off because the ink is still wet. Did you ever have one of those days when nothing seemed to work right? Okay, it's sticking down now, so let me try and see my little strawberry. Oh, it's pink. I want a red strawberry. All right, that means more ink, guys. I gotta have more ink in here because I want a red strawberry, not a pink one. I think it's really best to do this ahead of time and let it kind of sit, but I didn't remember to do that, so I'm making the best of it. Try again. It's better to do too little than too much, because you can always add, but it's hard to take away. Okay, that's looking red. That is looking like a red strawberry. And that goo that I put down is coming up. Oh, gee. I just think I might have to put some more on there. Let me push down a little harder. This may take longer than I expected. Yeah, my pad is really, really dry. I probably should still ink it some more, but I'm just gonna keep at it, keep going. You'll probably finish before me tonight, any of you that might be doing this with me. Since I'm having trouble, technical difficulties. It has ink in it, but I think it has kind of sunk to the bottom. That's actually why we have our stamp pads the way we do, because they have to be stored like this so that the ink kind of draws down to the bottom, because the ink will sink to the bottom of your pad. Whoop. Maybe I'm not pushing down hard enough or something, I don't know. Okay. Ooh, that one's really red. I must have hit the jackpot on that one. All right, one last strawberry. And then the strawberries will be done. One more red strawberry, a little bit redder. Okay, I'm going to put this ink away. I'll finish inking it maybe tomorrow before my next video on Thursday night at 7. Okay, that was our Poppy Parade. Now, make sure I get my fingers all clean. Make sure I don't have any ink on my magnets. Next, we're going to do our little leaf tops. So you're going to bring this in and you're going to stamp one and then just move it up the line a little bit, just making sure that you have it centered over the piece so that you don't miss a spot, but you'd have a little extra if you do. 3 and one more. I think, do we need, we only need 5, but I'm going to go ahead and do one for 6 since I've already got it. I might use it for another project. Okay, so get all of your little green tops. Don't throw any of them away by mistake. It might be easy to do. All right. Now this one we're just going to do the outline because it's already green. So we'll put our strawberry stamp away and get our little outline stamp of our top. I'm going to use garden green, so we'll need to clean that off too. It's still, oh, it's on the other side. Oh, I guess that's a stain. It stained my plastic. Oh no. Let me dry that off because my ink is my... Do you do this? All right, let's see. Where is my this? All right, I'm just going to put it kind of sideways. I'm going to make sure this doesn't lift up. Make sure it's in the corner. Pick it up. Garden green. Stamp. And that tells me where it's going to stamp, so I'm just going to take my template. Oh, uh-oh. I stamped it in the wrong direction. Ah, darn it. I'm so clever. I should have looked at my template better. All right, I need to turn it this away. I think I can do it here. This goes to show you no one's above making mistakes. Okay. Now I'll get my template, line that up, and again, it is right there. You know what? I need to cut my template just a little bit because it's not fitting in there. Okay, now I can move it around freely. Just don't want to get those magnets together too close. All right, so now Remember, one of these has a little like squiggly leg. Okay, there's the squiggly leg. I'm gonna put it here. Now these probably only need to be stamped once. My green is actually nice and inky, so those should go pretty quickly. Squiggly leg here. Come on. Sticking to my hand. Get in there. Yep, teachers are back at school. Whoops. So my daughter's back working after having the summer off, although she really didn't have it off. Well, I might have to put something to keep that down because it's acting silly. Kids go back to school Monday. The summers, they just seem to fly by. It's like you think, oh, you got the whole summer, but the next thing you know, school's back in session. Okay, 2 more, and then we get to do the fun part. Oh, well, actually, no, we still got some stamping to do. Well, you know, this is stamping, right? So I guess you're going to do some stamping because this is what it's all about, is the stamping. And these are fun. These are fun. I just don't want to keep you all night, so I'm kind of trying to keep the pace up and going. All right, so let me clean that off. We'll do our sentiment. So you're going to need your 4x6 window sheet that we're going to use. Put that back. We're going to do hello there. And then on the inside we need happy birthday, you sweet thing. That's so cute. Okay. Make sure you don't have any ink on your fingers. We're done with our template. Our 3.5 by 5.5 piece of white cardstock. Our 4x6 window sheet going in the corner. Our happy birthday, you sweet thing, down here at the bottom. And we all know that's going to stick to the plastic and we have to put it back in place. So get our ink. And this is horizontal, so we're going to put it in this way. Up there, and happy birthday, you sweet thing. Now wait, let me make sure. Yeah, that's the we're going to put our strip of cardstock DSP there. And I see I got some ink on that side, so I'm going to flip it over and hope that's straight. That's why you always make sure your fingers are clean. But luckily paper has 2 sides. Or cardstock, I should say. Happy birthday, you sweet thing. One more time just for fun. Alright, it's ready. Clear that away. And wipe our thing off, our stamp. I have a lot of things in my house. I can't remember the names of them, so I just say thing. I think it bothers my husband though, because he's always correcting me and telling me the name of what it is. Like, I know, you know what I'm talking about. That's the important thing, even if I don't know the name of it right now. All right. And then hello there for the outside. Where are you? Hello there. Hello there. Where are you? Oh, I have my thumb on it. Okay. Plastic. And put it back in the corner. This is also going to be garden green. And now we're going to get our little piece of scratch paper that has a little bit of the Stampin' seal on it so that I can stick. Now in your envelope, you're going to find your things. You're going to find your labels from the messages dies, and you're going to find 3 red, they are red rhinestone basic jewels. 3 of these little ones right here. So I'm going to take one of my labels, put it here, and slide it under that plastic and line it up. It's a little tight fit, but it'll fit in there. It will. But you have an extra one in case you have any problems, any concerns. Okay. Hello there. A little bit more since it's the front. I want it nice and rich. Okay. I do think we are done stamping now. I think so. I like to try to keep these at half an hour, but it usually 45 minutes. If it's 45 minutes, that's still good, I think, because we have a lot of stamping to do. We're not just, you know, putting it together. We have a lot of stamping to do. Wipe off my plastic, put it away. Make sure I don't have any ink on my fingers. Remove my hello there. I'm going to twist it off like that. And put my Stamparatus away. Put my inks away. And put this ink away. Alright, so now we get to do the fun part, which is putting our card together. So we'll get our card base. Now we do have some ribbon, so it's a little too early for our card base. We need to put our green on here, and it is 1 inch from the top. So you can find the center and then go 1 inch on the outside. You can use glue or you can use your Stampin' seal. So I know that that's 1 inch there, and I know that this is 1 inch over here, and it's a little bit shorter over here. So what can we do? Well, we get out our scissors. I like scissors that are nice and sharp. So let me get my snippies. I don't know if I cut it just a little bit short or if I cut the paper long, but there, hey, that's perfect. And I probably could even do this side too. I'm just going to do it here at the green part because it's not over so far. Okay, the long piece of ribbon, the 7 inch, It's going to go at the bottom. So the 1 inch is at the top, and here's our bottom. So I'm just going to put some Stampin' Seal down there where I know that ribbon's going to grab, as it's about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. I'm going to swing it around and push it in that Stampin' Seal. Line it up. Okay, it's not quite even, but now I can put it on my card base. So I'm going to put some Stampin' Seal here. I hope I'm in camera for the most part anyway. And this is going to go on the front. Make sure it's opening up the right way. There's 1/8 of an inch all around. Now I know my ribbon is going to go there, my knot for my bow. So I'm going to get some of these glue dots. I'm going to pick one up with my take your pick tool, and where I think that knot is going to be, I'm just going to put it underneath there. That'll give it a little bit of support. Actually, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to do that yet. So I'm going to stick it under there, and I'm going to twist it and hope that it works. It usually does. I'm twisting it and twisting and twisting. Yeah, because I forgot this is not a regular bow. We're going to do something different, so I hope you didn't do this yet. Or you'll be doing like me, and you'll be doing this. Okay, that's off. What we need to do is put this underneath here. And all right, so see what I did? I put that. I'm going to make an X like this. It almost looks like one of those support ribbons. I'm going to push this through here. But before I pull it tight, I'm going to take this end and push it underneath. And it came loose. So I didn't want to do it too tight. So you're going to see me do that again. Okay, so I did that. I made an X. Okay, bottom goes over top. Made an X. This is going to go through here. Maybe it is. If it's going to cooperate. Oh my goodness, behave. I'm going to pull it, but not too tight, but tight enough so it doesn't come loose. Now this one's going to go underneath here because I want my knot to be at the top. And then I'm going to pull like this. That way my knot will be at the top. If I hadn't put this one underneath and twisted it, my knot would be at the bottom. And then I just want to take my scissors and make these a nice little angles, and about the same length. There we go. Now we got this. Hope you can do that too. Now strawberries, these are going on with glue dots and glue dots and mini dimensionals. So first let's put the tops on, and we'll put the tops on with glue dots in the center. It's going to go right here. Aren't these darling? Darling, darling, darling. Okay. Whoops, that's too low. You don't want any of the top showing. Come on. Behave. Get up there. All right. Turn. Put it on the top. Top. Now this is going to luckily cover that spot that was bare. I don't know how that happened. There was a little bare spot there. Okay, now so I have my 6 strawberries, but I really only need the 5 for what we're doing. So this one's going to kind of go in like that. And again, this one is too low. That will be my extra one. I'm not going to make you wait while I fix that. Okay, so that way and then this way. They're just like over here, just looking good and yummy. All right, there's our 4 strawberries, sort of in a V here, but not too much of a V because you don't want it to look like VVs. All right. Mini dimensionals. A mini dimensional in the back at the top, like that, and then a glue dot at the bottom. And that just gives it a little bit of dimension, not enough to cause any trouble, just enough to make it look believable, not so flat. And each card will probably come out looking a little bit different because your strawberries are going to be in different places, but that's okay. And then this is going to go on with regular dimensionals, or you could use mini dimensionals if you didn't have the regular ones. One on each end. Put the flat side against the flat. I could put one in the middle, but I don't think I need to. It's going to go kind of right here. Hello there. Now the inside of our card, I'm going to bring in that gorgeous granny apple green. I'm going to put this card inside sentiment here. I've got one of those dimensional tops that doesn't want to go away. This is going to go here. Make sure that it gets it's about a little more than 1/4 of an inch from the edge. Then our strawberry, now this one, because it's on the inside, we're only going to use glue dots. We're not going to use a dimensional for this one. And it is going to go right here. Cute, cute, cute. And then it's going to go in the inside of our card. We only have one more thing to do. Can you guess what that is? We have to put our little red rhinestones still have some glue dot on there. Going to put 2 down here next to the there. And then 1 up here next to the H. Hello there. Alrighty, we are done, guys. Woohoo! We are done. And we're a little bit more than 45 minutes, but oh well. We did it. This one looks a little different. I probably could shorten this, and I think I will. I don't want it to take over. There. That looks better. Before it was like stealing the show. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope to pop in around 9 o'clock. I don't think I'll be doing my What's Up Wednesday, but I will be popping in to say hi. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Bye.